a slightly closer T20 than we've seen for the rest of this series, but Australia still win it and go 4-0 up in the series and have just looked utterly dominant throughout. They really have. I mean, West Indies scored 205 for 9 from their 20 overs, and you're thinking, okay, that's less than what they put on at the same ground yesterday. So that shouldn't be enough, but it was probably a little bit more competitive. And at least that middle order started to fire a little bit more, and that long batting lineup that they employ worked. They were kind of 121 for 6 at one point, and you're thinking, okay, that's a bit of a worry. But because there's batting to come, they can still attack, and they end up on 205. And I felt like that you had to be at least over 200 on this pitch. Learn how to bowl on it, and it was probably slightly less favourable to batting than it previously was yesterday. So we're not looking at a 270 score that Australia might have scored yesterday, but still, it's a decent batting service with some relatively small boundaries. Pretty much all of the Australia bowlers went for runs, with the exception of Aaron Hardy, 2 for 24, and who I think is one of the best T20 bowlers in the world at the moment, in Nathan Ellis. Didn't take a wicket, but 0 for 21. When the ball is flying everywhere, and you've got Sean Abbott going for 2 for 61, and you go for 0 for 21, just absolutely ridiculous. Australia's chase, they lose Mitch Marsh early. Glenn Maxwell then just goes nuts. 47 off 18. English scores most of the runs in the power play. I think when he got out, there were 66 for 2, and he had 51 runs of them coming in at number 3, which was... he's such a special batter. Like, it's almost unfair that he doesn't get a decent run in the Test squad, because he is that good. Because, as they say... strong Yorkshire, strong Australia. That is something that he said. Cameron Green anchors the innings with yet another T20 50 in this series. Aaron Hardy, 23 off 16 at the back end. Blaze takes 3 for 29. The pick of the bowlers for West Indies as Australia gets this done relatively simple. They do lose some wickets towards the back end of the innings, but it was never really a problem. They were 130 for 2 after 10 overs. That run chase is done. You need 70 off 60 or whatever they needed at that point. Just going to be a cakewalk. And it was for Australia, as it has been for most of the series. And as I said in yesterday's video, they're looking really scary coming round for that T20 World Cup in February, March time.